Hey, Key, thanks for doing this. Obviously you had a big part in that 19-2 run you guys had to put it away, and it started after that missed dunk. So how much were you thinking about that? And then just, did that really flow into everything else you did over the rest of
After I missed that dugout, my main thing was don't make eye contact with Frank. That was my main focus. But it all paid off good. I just kept my head up and my team kept me going.
Colin?
Keyshawn, 2 questions. Did Frank say something to you after you missed that dunk? And I guess what can a win like this do for y'all, given that you guys have had so many maybe ups and downs over the last 3 weeks?
I don't recall him saying anything, but a win like this just gives the team confidence. Because we've been in a slump. This COVID situation, having limited practices, so getting us a win at a home game was big, and that's just gonna give our confidence and keep going.
Dick?
Talk about your defense tonight, though. Last game, 109 points. Tonight, you hold them 59, and it looked like that Frank played a little bit more zone. And is that something you feel more comfortable with? I noticed you got a lot more steals tonight, it seemed like, in that big run, though. But just talk a little bit about your defense tonight.
We just kind of try to go through something new, try to get us to trust each other as a whole. But it actually worked out pretty good, and it helped us gain trust in one another. So that's a plus playing the defense we played tonight.
Michael and Nana?
Keyshawn, I know, everyone likes to talk about your dunks, and rightfully so. You had, some pretty wild dunks tonight, but just what kind of pride do you put in the other elements of your game too? You made some jumpers tonight, you had some steals, you're able to contribute in other ways. I mean, just how much pride do you put in those other elements and developing those aspects of your game?
Dunking to come, that's a gifted ability, but I've been trying to focus a lot on the other things, dribbling with the ball, making shots with the ball, making the mid-range shots. So that's coming along pretty good, and it's kind of helping me on the offensive end.
Colin?
Yeah, Key. Jermaine obviously had a pretty big night tonight, and Frank Martin mentioned this week about some of the struggles he's had personally. Just how nice is it to see your teammate have the game he had and really help you guys win a game you guys needed to win?
I was always excited, because he's one of the guys that we're going to need to keep playing that way to get wins. So I need him to have high spirits. We all need him to have high spirits and just keep his confidence going throughout the game.
What's your role? Do you have to help out with that, and bring the energy for him?
My role is just being me, trying to be vocal for the team, defensive end, trying to stay out there talking, keep everybody in their positions, and just rebound.
Does anybody have a last question for Keyshawn?
Emily, I've been trying to raise my hand. I don't have the raise hand function.
Go ahead, Mitch.
Keyshawn, obviously, 3-game losing skid coming into this game. You guys could have easily let that keep snowballing. How proud are you, obviously, in a year where it's important to kind of celebrate those small wins, that you were able to put those behind you, get out here and improvise or do what you guys needed to do on the defensive end after the 109 points on Saturday?
I'm excited just for this team, because I feel like as a whole we needed to get this win to get our confidence going, so we could put all those 3 losses behind us in the past and just move forward.